Bobby, you want some coffee or some of the casserole?
No, you know what I think? The fact that Carly hasn't called means that she's unconscious, or she's hurt, or she could be getting very sick. So what are we all doing? We're just standing around. Why don't we just do something to find her?
You're right. We should do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Mac.
Okay, I'm gonna get some.
Here you go.
Thanks. This is amazing. She lost BJ, she almost lost Lucas, and now this. I mean, how much is she supposed to take?
Well, she's really strong. But you're right about one thing. This is going to be a hard one to recover from.
Let me know. Thanks, Mac.
Anything?
No, not yet. Not yet. I should check on Michael.
I know it sounds stupid, but I just keep thinking Carly will come walking up and her car got stolen with her purse in it.
It sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation.
That's denial, right?
No, it's hope. Nobody's found Carly. Nobody knows for sure. Denial is when you do know and you don't want to. When you keep pretending there's a reasonable explanation long after you know the truth.
I saw Carly last night. I was babysitting Michael for her. I just keep thinking if I'd said or done one thing different, delayed her for 5 minutes, this wouldn't be happening.
It was an accident. It didn't happen for a reason. No one could have stopped it. I guess all we can do is just help each other through it.
I'm really sorry for it being such a disappointment to you.
There are plenty of times when I've been a disappointment to you. Nikolas, I love you. There's nothing you could ever do or say that will ever change that. And we're gonna find a way to get through this as a family.
And you believe that?
Yes, I do. That's why I want Gia to stay on at Deception. I want to keep working towards some kind of reconciliation.
I'm trying to do that. I just hope that, we can get there.
Try a little harder.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Talk to you later. See you guys.
Are you proud of yourself? You proud of yourself for turning a family crisis into your own personal PR coup?
What the devil is keeping Cook with the rest of our meal?
I think she's still ticked off about finding you in the kitchen earlier.
You know, that woman has no grasp of the concept of staff. One of these days, I'm going to fire her.
Grandmother would never let that happen.
Well, I'm sure the cook makes for fascinating dinner conversation, but I'm more interested in the two of you. So, tell.
Okay. Well, let's see. Where do we start? I'd say our courtship, shall we call it, was a comedy of errors at first. Not that we were laughing at the time, but it might make for a great story for our grandkids, huh? Anyway, let's see. I was hiding Courtney out at the penthouse. Sonny was hot on our trail. And I'd say pretty much everyone in Port Charles was trying to convince Courtney she shouldn't be with me. I mean, there were obstacles everywhere, literally. I mean, there were roadblocks, hefty goons, flattened tires, disabled phones, you name it.
Alice!
So when did you know that you were in love?
When does anyone really know? I think that's the sort of thing that just kind of happens, don't you? Although, I can tell you finding Courtney was a stroke of luck. But I don't deserve her.
Why would you say that?
Sorry to interrupt. Hey, another dinner guest?
Mr. A.J. Quartermain? Detective Torrance, PCPD. Thanks to speak to you right away.
Okay. Thanks, Alice. So what's the problem?
It's your call, Mr. Quartermain, but if you might prefer hearing this in private.
Well, hey, whatever you have to say. This is my wife, Courtney. You can say in front of her.
In this particular instance, that may not be the best idea.
Detective, I have nothing to hide from my wife.
You know what? I'll just wait out on the terrace, okay?
I'm with the PCPD's undercover unit. We track local racketeering-related activity and criminal operations. When law-abiding citizens are affected, the department reaches out. A report just came in that involves you and your brother-in-law, Sonny Corinthos.
Okay, so what's the bottom line?
We have reason to believe Mr. Corinthos ordered a hit on you.
Am I proud of myself for coming here and helping out Bobby? Yeah, I am. A lot prouder than I'd be if I stayed away. Don't you get it? Nobody wants you here, Cassadine.
Well, Bobby did.
Yeah, well, my aunt is too kind to turn you away. See, you're not a Spencer. You never were one. You're just a stranger that showed up one day.
Michael! Oh, God. Have you seen him?
No, not since I've been out here.
The back door is wide open. Michael's gone.